guys, welcome my channel. The world hides places so haunting that even the bravest among us tremble at the thought of entering. These forests are not mere clusters of trees, they are realms of danger, fear, and mystery. Each has its dark secrets, and those who have ventured into their depths often return with chilling tales, or never return at all. Brace yourself for the horrifying stories of the world's most forbidden forests. 1. Aokigahara Forest, Japan, nestled at the base of Mount Fuji. Aokigahara is a labyrinth of trees so densely packed that sunlight barely touches the ground. The silence is deafening, broken only by the occasional rustle of leaves. Nicknamed the Suicide Forest, it has become infamous as a site where countless people have taken their lives. Compasses fail here, leaving even experienced hikers hopelessly lost. One chilling tale involves a group of adventurers who decided to camp deep in the forest. Despite warnings, they claimed to hear faint sobbing at night, which grew louder as the hours passed. When dawn broke, they found a rope tied to a tree above their campsite, but no one was there. Upon returning home, one of the campers confessed that he had felt an invisible hand pulling him toward the trees. Throughout the night, 2. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania, known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. The Hoia Baciu Forest is infamous for its inexplicable phenomena. Twisted trees grow in unnatural shapes, and a circular clearing in the center remains barren, as if nature itself refuses to touch it. Paranormal investigators and UFO enthusiasts flock here, but many leave with more questions than answers. In one documented case, a local farmer disappeared into the forest while searching for his lost sheep. Days later, he re-emerged, unable to recall where he had been, but clutching a strange glowing stone. Scientists who examined the rock reported radiation levels far beyond the norm. The farmer, however, fell ill shortly afterward and passed away within weeks, adding another layer of dread to the forest mystery. 3. Deering Woods, England, the Screaming Woods. By day, Deering Woods in Kent appears serene with its sun-dappled trails and gentle rustling leaves. But as night falls, it transforms into a place of terror. Locals refer to it as the Screaming Woods, named for the ghostly cries said to echo through its trees after dark. One night, a pair of hikers decided to test the legend, venturing into the woods with flashlights and recording equipment. As they walked deeper, their devices began malfunctioning and a chilling scream pierced the air. Thinking it was a prank, they called out but received no reply. When they played back their recordings later, the scream was there, accompanied by faint whispers that hadn't been audible at the time. 4. Black Forest, Germany. The Black Forest, with its dense canopy and centuries-old trees, is steeped in folklore. It's said to be home to witches, werewolves, and ghostly apparitions. The deeper you go, the darker it becomes, as if the forest itself conspires to swallow the light. An infamous account involves a traveler who decided to spend the night in a remote cabin within the forest. He reported hearing scratching at the door and assumed it was an animal. But when he opened it, there was nothing there, just claw marks carved into the wood. The next morning, his horse was found dead, its body surrounded by the same eerie scratches. 5. Amazon Rainforest, South America. The Amazon is a place of unparalleled beauty, but it is also one of the most treacherous locations on Earth. Poisonous creatures, dense vegetation, and uncharted terrain make survival a challenge. Some parts of the rainforest are completely uninhabited, even by the indigenous tribes who know its secrets. A chilling story tells of an explorer who vanished after following a stream into uncharted territory. Weeks later, his team discovered his belongings neatly arranged near the riverbank, along with a hastily scrawled note, "The eyes in the trees, they watch." His body was never found. 6. Epping Forest, England. Epping Forest has a long history of crime and tragedy, often used as a dumping ground by gangsters. Its dense woods conceal trails that twist and turn, leaving hikers disoriented. Some say the forest is haunted by the restless spirits of those who met violent ends. A chilling tale involves a woman who took a shortcut through the forest one evening. She reported hearing footsteps behind her but saw no one when she turned around. As she quickened her pace, the footsteps grew louder until she broke into a run. When she finally emerged from the forest, she found scratches on her jacket, claw marks that hadn't been there before. 7. Crooked Forest, Poland. The Crooked Forest is an eerie grove of pine trees, each bending unnaturally at the base. The origins of these bizarre formations remain a mystery. fueling speculation of supernatural forces at work. A local legend tells of a young boy who disappeared while playing among the trees. Years later, he returned, claiming he had been taken by the forest and had lived with beings who spoke through the wind. He aged normally during his absence, but his family reported that he was never quite the same. 8. Daintree Rainforest, Australia. Australia's Daintree Rainforest is one of the most ancient ecosystems on Earth, but beneath its lush beauty lies deadly wildlife and treacherous terrain. Even seasoned adventurers tread carefully here. One story recounts a tourist who wandered off a guided trail and disappeared. A camera was later found, containing photos of dense foliage and blurry images of what appeared to be glowing eyes in the dark. Locals believe she was taken by a spirit said to guard the forest, ensuring no one disrespects its sacred ground. 9. Freetown State Forest, USA, located within the infamous Bridgewater Triangle. Freetown State Forest is a hotbed of paranormal activity. Ghostly apparitions, UFO sightings, and mysterious lights are frequently reported. In one eerie incident, a group of friends exploring the forest stumbled upon a clearing filled with animal bones, arranged in strange patterns. That night, they all reported the same nightmare, a shadowy figure standing at the foot of their beds. None of them ever returned to the forest. 10. Pine Barrens, USA. The Pine Barrens in New Jersey is home to the legendary Jersey Devil, a creature said to haunt its vast, dark woods. The forest is also littered with abandoned settlements, adding to its ghostly atmosphere. One chilling encounter involved a man who claimed to have seen glowing red eyes staring at him from the trees. He fled, but upon reaching his car, he found deep gashes along its side as if something had tried to claw its way in. These forests are not just places, they are living legends woven with fear, tragedy, and the unknown. If you ever feel the urge to explore their depths, remember the stories you've heard today. Some places are forbidden for a reason. If you found this journey through the world's most terrifying forest as chilling as we did, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Stay curious, but stay safe and always respect the boundaries of the unknown.